Who is it? Vinny!
Hey, dude, are you there?
Hey, what's up, my
I'm here,
brother?
man.
How are you,
Dude,
man?
I don't have a scary story, man. I was like, I'm gonna have pretty much a heart attack. I'm like having a heart attack, but I can't scream or anything. Basically, laying on the floor, panicking.
Oh!
No, you weren't. You built the place. I haven't seen the Hopi in thousands of years. Don't make fun of my people. Period.
Sorry,
I'll come
Brandon.
after your ass and cut you up into little bitty bits.
Facebook page down because people said Richie from Boston's gay. He's gay. I'm gay. I'm a gay man.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, you can prosecute me for that if you'd like.
No, it's not why I'm doing that. I'm just saying there's a lot of...
But here's what you did. Bigelow started buying websites, including one in British Columbia, Canada. So all of a sudden, this kind of triggered Brian Vike.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a special report for you. We've got a few UFO videos that we want to share with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Blake Cousins, along with Orlando Smith and Brent Cousins, we're going to be going over incredible imagery.
Third phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, all right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I am your host, Riche Georgiajo. It is Monday. It is the 23rd of September, and these are not working. They're hurting more than they are feeling good. They're just digging into the sternix of the year of our Lord, Zich, 2024. That's him. That's his wife over there, Mrs. Z. And I'm Rich. I am the combination of the two. That's why I'm in the middle. But I'm glad you're here. Hope you had a nice weekend. Football was fun. What a great Sunday rolling into tonight's game. I am one excited poupée. However, I'm scared for Thursday evening. We may have to cancel the show because there's going to be a hurricane coming this way. And I don't think I want to be doing the show when I could be recording the show. So I'll probably do a live show at the hurricane Thursday. How's that? How's that for action on a Thursday? I could stop everything after tonight. We could wait 2 days and Thursday would make up for the whole week. Nah, it really wouldn't, would it? Well, that's the plan. We're going to try to do that on Thursday because the storm's supposed to hit right around this time. Like 10, 9, just like the intro, 8, 7, and then next thing you know, and then we got it, and then that's the show. All right, sounds good to me. But tonight, we've got to work our way up to Thursday. So we start on Monday. It's the way it is. It's just life. I don't make the schedule. All right, I just live in it like you. It's not even real anyway. It's just some construct, speak. that man made so we could all be orderly. Got to follow the rules. Monday, Tuesday through Sunday. Just like they said in Godfather. Remember the original Godfather? Monday, Thursday, Sunday. I love you Monday, Thursday. I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember that part significantly. But we are living in a strange time where people think there's something heading this way. The James Webb Space Telescope. It's not. Nothing is. And it didn't. So nothing's coming towards us from 10 light years away. But it's nice to think that if the aliens... Oh, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Oh. But if something is coming, I wish I'd be here for it. And 10 light years is far. It would take a long time, 100,000 years with our tech. But if they're going the speed of LTE, they can get here in 10,000 years. 10 years. Lightly. So who knows? Nothing's happening over there. Nobody's come. James Webb did not find anything that's heading this way. It's not another Oumuamua. People love that Oumuamua stuff. Can't get over it. All because of Avi Loeb being, I think. The only schmucko to do that, and everybody's always talking about, Oumuamua, that guy said so. Could be a spaceship. It could be a spaceship with nobody in it. Just like a pod. It could be intelligent like a rock. Could be like Battlestar Galactica. They just covered it in rock, like, to hide. That's actually a really good idea. To make your spaceship out of a meteor. Asteroid. My bad. Meteor? Isn't it a meteor? It's a meteorite. After it hits the ground, it's a meteor as it's going through the atmosphere. It's an asteroid as it's coming to, and then what is it before asteroid? Just a rock, right? Rock. All right. It's making sure we're on the same page. Who's here tonight? Can we? Should we? What would you do anyway? Like, what would be the first thing you would do? What action would you take? Well, you can go back to like when 9/11 happened. What did you do when you found out? Me, I turned on the TV and I was already, my mother called me at 7:45 in the morning. Are you watching TV? I'm like, why would I be? It's 7:30 in the morning. What happened in New York? What happened in New York? Trade Center. Turn on the TV. What channel? Any channel. Turn it on. I'm like, whoa. And then we saw the second plane hit together. And I go, did you see that? She goes, yeah. I go, what'd you think? She goes, government. I said, yeah. She didn't say that. Oh, my God. Oh, all right. Oh, my God. Ow. That's all I heard. Who's here tonight? Paul Callaghan? Fowler. I'd probably rob the shop, but that's me. Yeah. Alfie Joe Bob is here. Howdy do, fresh and frou. Good to see you. Welcome to this show. Intergalactic Angler. How you doing? Some are clusters of dust and rock. Yes, that's true. Clusters of busters. 808. Just another DJ. He needs to stop drinking or having these dinner parties. I don't know who that is for, but welcome to the show. Hey, time surfing alien, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, chia. Welcome to. How you doing, man? Tony, huh? Hey, yeah. It's good. Good to see you, Brian L. Mua. How you doing, man? I love your mustache. It's the best mustache on the intranet. It is, by far. Thor Panku's probably got a good stasheroo, huh? Probably used to have a good one of those curly cues. I'm Thor Penku. I am the senior director here at the Thames. And everybody's going to look at the artwork today. Mr. Mustard will be in the den. He will be holding the candlestick. Why'd you say that, Thor? I don't know. It just felt right. Welcome to the show. And welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. WTTS, Tacey Hale. There's nothing better than the Tacey Hale. How you doing? It's a Monday. Welcome to the show. Dinkamazi, Dinkama, Dinkamazi, Dinkamazi and Harriet. Welcome to the Pool Play at 361. You know, every time I think of and say your name, Pool Player 361, you're not going to believe what I think about. What comes to my brain for your name. Jackie Gleason. Yeah, when he was the, whatever that is, the pool player in that movie. Every time. I can't help it. I don't know why I see it. What's the name of that movie? The Perfect Ball? One Bad Ball. No. Who else is here? Derek Faulkner, the LK man. What do you say? How do you be? Marcel. Goofony and Metal Head. How you doing, Chief? Mr. Sunshine. Bring me the blues. Don't it. I want to see the sun coming from you. When will we get burned? Mr. Sunshine. You're not a nerd. Don't burn me. Don't burn me. That was a little bit weird. Welcome to the show, though. I don't know. Who else is... Hey, Kelly Lewis. The EW is here. Good to see ya. And Brooke is, huh? Did I already say it? If not, I'll say it again. Welcome to the show. And that's it. Yep. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out. What's that? I did? No. It is. It is? Where? Oh, Jeanette, the angel of GUFON. Welcome to this show. And I can't believe it. It's First Floor Audio. How you doing, man? Lee. Zana che sei qua. Dona senza de cappuccino. Botta de sala bavangulo figure bella buttana, eh? Unfreaking believable. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. All right. Well, that's good enough for me to get things started. Do you like the way I rounded out the corners? I like this. It's the only thing I don't like that in the corner up there, but I don't know. It makes it look a little better. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Wow, you guys are sharp. Let's get this started. Okay. So Nathan, who's a good friend of the show from the Quantum Show, Nathan Allen, Nathan Nitsky, Nathan Hot Dogs. He posted this today. I thought it was very funny. Everybody knows Nathan Allen on X. Booyah, still not demons. I said, bro, I beg to differ. Look at me, bro. I said over here because, you know, my demon attack. Now, still not demons. Not provable. Good to see he still got the spirit in him. Nathan's one of the good guys in this world. In this world. Not just, you know. There's some people that are just different. He's different in the best way possible, in my opinion. All right. So, you know, the other day there was this UFO sighting here in Tampa, Florida. And no, I want to play this clip because of who it's from. Did I play this? I think I did. The weed has been really good lately. But I don't think I did play this. But you know that triangle that showed up? Well, people think for some reason that it's legit. But I'm going to play it. I don't know if this is the third time, but let's just make sure we understand that I don't think this is real, but people do. And I don't see it. Do you?
Did you see what was spotted just an hour away from where I live in Tampa Bay, Florida? Well, I have something to show you, and it's going to fascinate you more than what you're seeing. No. Because I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. And well, you're going to too if you just continue to watch this video for about another 10 seconds.
Oh, he knows what it is?
Here you go. First, don't you worry yourself about that. Trust me. But second, when you type in this U.S. patent...
Oh, yeah, we did play this. We did.
You'll be surprised what you see. Oh, look at that. A triangular spacecraft that has a U.S. patent number. So just make sure when you're seeing this, you are not all hysterical thinking that UFOs are coming. Because, well, we know who owns that. We know who made that. And they might try to pass it off as something else. But I can assure you, it's not a UFO coming from other distant planets from other galaxies.
Wait a second. But it doesn't prove that the object there in the video was this, right? I mean, we don't... What did I do? Hold on, something just happened. I clicked on something, it took me somewhere else. Okay, I'm back. And it didn't look like it to you, but to me. So I don't see how he could say that, because this, the diagram, does it look like the video? I mean, I don't know. I mean, that looks FAF, you know, totally faff.
Away from where I live in Tampa Bay.
I mean, oh yeah, it's 100%. You could even see in the few frames here. Watch
in Tampa
that
Bay,
right
Florida.
There.
Well, I have seen.
Yeah, the buildings don't move in the right direction with it. And there could be a lot of parallaxing going on, and I don't trust it. But it isn't what he's saying either. But it's a good explanation. I mean, but it's not it. There's no proving that was it. That's why I wanted to play that video. Hey, Mr. Sunshine. I understand. Here come back the pennies? Is that how you say it? Her come back the pennies. Her come back the pennies. Well, man, I can't thank you enough again for doing this. I appreciate the support. That's right. I forgot to mention it because I don't think money. I think, I got to get the truth out. You can support the show just like Mr. Sunshine did. Not only that, he became a member. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. You can even become a member. Hit the join button in the home screen or anywhere you see join. Back to work. Thank you, Mr. Sunshine. Ay, that's a big mucho gusto. Generoso. There it is. Ever. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. That was a nice way to start off things. Thanks again, man. So no demons, no UFOs. Now I want to show you something really cool. Did you hear what AI is doing for the Nazca lines? We're going to talk about that right after this, because I'm not buying it. I don't know what to buy anymore. I ain't got $1 in my name. Look at this. So these things, did I show this? They look like UFOs, eh? Hey, Shit, now you know I'm from Canada. Damn it. Should I just start speaking French? I'm from Quebec. No, I'm not going to do that. Je m'appelle Richard. So, hey, close that, please. Can I read it, please? It's not closing. You see me hit the X. Oh, today. Yeah, now we do it. So, in the heart of Libya's Tadret Acacious Desert, I don't know if I said that right, lies the Valley of the Planets, a landscape that feels otherworldly. Scattered across the valley are large, disc-like boulders that almost seem out of place among the typical desert rocks. What do they look like to you? Well, we already know what they look like to us. UFOs. Right? UFOs. Look at these things. Now, how does that happen? How does that make itself that way? Where's the explanation? Anyone? Because I'm not buying that these rocks were rolling around the earth looking for water, because that's why they look that way. They started out as squares. No, I'm not buying it. Triangles? No. Octagon? Stop it. Well, maybe. I don't know. But they are cool, man. I want one. I want this one. And I want to put it in behind here. I want to have it hanging from ropes so people can come and swing on it. Like, you know, you would swing on a UFO. That's cool. That is really, Billy Carson's into that. That's what it says here. Billy. Amazing. It's amazing what this world has to offer us. It's all here. Everything. I almost knocked some over. I love this place. You know, as I was wishing, I was thinking how much I would love to see the next 30 years. That's all I want. Give me 30, because I only have like 14 left. The reality is I'm dying by 68. But anyway, so I want to live another 30 years, 85-ish. I want to see some stuff, man. I want to see AI go to work. I want to see if they can prolong my death. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know if I would qualify, but look how far we've come in the last 30 years, how far we've come. You know. However, it's sad what I noticed when I was going, into the hospital. These people they don't know what they're doing. At least that's the illusion I get. They don't know what they're doing. And nobody can do anything until somebody has an authorization from a doctor. And if the doctor's out to dinner, too bad, so sad. You won't get your medication if you're in pain until he's had his dessert. Oh, God, what I had to go. Oh, and what I went through is nothing. Absolutely. I can't imagine anybody with cancer. How do you trust these doctors? I don't know. I would lose my mind after what I know now. Oh. I don't know how we as Americans can take the pharmaceutical industry. I'm getting to another conversation. I know in the hospital, it's just so unbelievably corrupt. All right. So anywho, just like in ufology, see the wraparound, they're coming back. The UFOs, the NHI are on their way back as we speak. They'd have to be, unless they have instant transfer. Well, I don't know who this guy is, but his name keeps popping up. Here it's from Zach Brown. It says, are the alleged James Webb discoveries tied in with other 2027 predictions? This guy, Lou Elizondo, talks about why things are kept secret and NHI coming back. ETs came during the Cold War to examine our defenses. possibly coming back after 50 years to take over. Do you see the ridiculousness of both of those comments? The first one is the ridic one. ETs came during the Cold War. That's not what bothers me. But what he says next, that they came during the Cold War to examine our defenses. How the hell do they know? How do they know? You know? Well, they were here to examine the way we fight and our defenses and all that stuff. How they do it, it's like a chess game to them. It's like the game Risk. Shut off, you retard. Nobody knows the intent of the aliens, if there are any. Nobody knows. Oh, they're hovering around the nuclear bases because they want to steal our nuclear power. You don't know that. No, they do. No, you don't. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows a goddamn thing. I just can't say goddamn. It's just not in my vocabulary. I just said it as an example. I didn't mean it. God forgive me, but whatever. I don't say, I just don't. I can't. I know, and I don't even, it's another, forget about that. But nobody knows. Not that guy anyway. Now, I say that knowing there are people here who interact with NHI, and that makes me mad because I can't. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe they don't need me, want me, or maybe I freak out. I don't have the mental capacity. Reality hits, when they wake me up and I go, ah! And, they go, not this guy. Maybe other people, they wake them up and they go, beautiful. They take those people, not the screaming freak. They take the person who goes, God, you're beautiful. I love you. Yeah. So that may be why I'm not involved in the reindeer games. However, if they are true and they are real, who told Lou? Who told Lou that's why they were here? Don't look at our defenses. Oh, you mean line up in rows and just kill everybody? Yeah. Real good war. Great defenses. So stupid. We're going to come in from the north. Everybody's going to rush, and that's that. And don't forget, don't stop playing those drums. Sir, they did that in 1776. Sir. Johnson, play those drums or I'll get you a trumpet. And that's how the trumpet started. All right. This guy, I think we talked about this when this happened, when this guy found this rock, an Egyptian man. He claimed to have discovered this stone under his house, and the stone apparently it doesn't show up in a mirror, which is weird. It disrupts electrical and electromagnetic signals. And this is the kicker. This one, for me, I gotta have. We all need this rock. It boils water instantly. My question is, if he threw it in the ocean, would it boil the wish? Would it? I don't know about that. I think it's just too small to boil the ocean. But really? Have you seen this story? Have you seen the rock? It's a river rock. I don't buy it for some. I think there's a video that shows it actually boiling water. Let's see. Because I remember this story from a while ago, a few years ago. Here we go. Maybe like 10 years. I don't know. I'm saying a few because I really don't know. All right, here we go. Yeah, there is a video. Okay. I know, I hit the wrong Bhutan. Bhutan. What is she, a Bhutan? Hey! Be nice. She's not no Bhutan. Here it is. See that rock? Yeah, that's the one. Now, it boils water, disrupts electromagnetic signals, and is invisible in mirrors. Mirrors. Okay. I know that noise. Do you know that noise? You know that noise. We all grew up with that noise. That's the cell phone getting too close to that, whatever, right? That's what a cell phone noise is. Right? We've all heard it. So I'm not buying that rock is making that noise that's very familiar. All right. Right? Remember when you had a pager and your phone got next to the pager and it went, it made that noise? Yeah, I'm not buying it. Something's going on. Huh? I don't get it. It turns on a light? Oh, it's a dimmer switch too. Beautiful. And we could all use that. You know, show us the next trick, Einstein. Or Rocky.
Hey, yo, this is my space rock, yo. Look at this. You can make it like magics, you know, you can't even see it. Look at that. I would never not be able to see myself in the mirror. Look at that. See what I'm saying? Look, it's invisible.
Hey, first of all, where's this part? I don't see it. Is that it?
It's invisible. It's disappeared.
That's dumb. Shouldn't there be a shadow on the plate? Shouldn't there be? Right? Wouldn't a shadow be there? No? I don't know. I'd like to ask Neil deGrasse Hole Tyson. If there's a rock that could be invisible, I don't believe it. Look at it too. Look at that. Oh, I see. It's an interesting looking rock. I thought it was just a river rock. Oh, it's a rock that's shaped like a football. An American football or yeah, that is a little strange. My computer's acting up seeing that rock. What's the matter, Compoot? You don't like the rock? It doesn't like the rock. I gotta get this off. You hear it? I've never heard my computer go this long. The fans turned on. It's the only fans. That's sad. All right. What was this? Oh, that's it. All right. I think that thing is interesting, but, you know, where's the proof? Where's the scientific examination of it? You know, we never got that done, so I'm not so sure I believe in it. I've seen tricks like that before where, you know, you put something in front of the mirror and it's gone. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah. No, it's a trick. I think it's a trick. The whole thing's a trick, and I'm not buying it. All right, I want to change the subject to a concerning situation that's arisen in the last 48. And in the next 48 hours, there is going to be a hurricane named Helene or Helene. I don't know how they're calling her yet. I haven't watched the news, but a state of emergency has already been declared because we're guaranteed we're going to get hit. How bad? Well, that's to be seen. Now, we first learned that we understand when they form where they're at right now, it only takes 2 days to go from a 1 to a 5. We've seen it with many recent hurricanes in recent memory. I don't know names. They'll probably name it in this video, but it could be a record-breaking hurricane. It's going to be going through 90-degree water, 91, 92, 93, very hot water, bath water. And the fuel that it's going to get in the Gulf, it's the perfect setup for a category 3, 4, or 5. They're already calling it's going to be a 5. I don't think it's going to get to 5. I don't want it to. I'll take a 3, and that's it. I don't even want a 3. But we had a 2 earlier in the year, so I'll take a 3. A 3's not fun. And the sad thing is, where I live, if it just happens to do what they think it is going to do, I'm on the side of the storm, the right side. That's the bad side. And that's the one that's going to rub right up along the coast from Tampa up. It's not going to be a direct hit. Well, it could be. It could be, but most likely it's going to rub. And I don't think, well, a hurricane has not hit directly in Tampa in over 105 years, I believe. And this one isn't going to hit, but it's going to be a beast. It's going to be, I may, honestly, if it goes to a 5, I don't even know if I'd have time to evacuate. Let me tell you, in Florida, if you've never been here, it's not like Arizona, or because that's where I grew up. Everything's wide open in Arizona. No trees along the side, just little things they throw up just to make it look nice. Here in Florida, you got forests on the side, and those trees and all the branches, all the weak shit, it gets in the road when the winds are only at 40, 50 miles an hour. I know, I've seen it here. Right up the street from my house. I couldn't even go one direction out. And I've only got 3 ways to go. And yeah. Now, I don't want to say what's across from me. I don't want to give away where I live exactly. But let's watch the Into Thin Air video, because this is very exciting for me. There probably won't be a show here. We'll do it live. We'll do it live for the hurricane if I get stuck in it, which I will. I may die. I may die. A tree could fall on me. I'm not kidding. That'd be so cool if I got on video, though. So we're going down the street. Oh. Tell my UFO fans I love them. Ugh. A branch in the gut got me. Marcel, listen to Samo. He knows things. And Jeanette, thank you for being the angel. Oh, there you are. How are you? Oh, you really are an angel. Oh, take me to heaven. Goodbye, everybody. All right, here we go.
September 23rd, 923. All right, everyone, welcome back. It is September 23rd, 923, and we are now just a few days away from a likely major landfall of Hurricane Helena in the Gulf of Mexico, likely Florida. The data is showing that landfall taking place late Thursday night into early Friday morning. That is the worst time to take on a hurricane that is going through rapid intensification. That is the main issue here. As we discussed yesterday, and basically for a week now, if this hurricane shoots this gap between Cancun and Cuba, that right there is going to allow this storm to fuel into a complete monster, with most models showing this thing as a category 3 to 4, with the potential of a 5. This is unbelievable stuff here, my friends. And if you are not prepared for this yet, you are already too late. Alright, and now that we've determined the overall time frame of landfall, which could change give or take 12 hours, we'll know a lot more over the next 24 hours. But most of the main plots have this thing, as I said, going right into the Florida Panhandle. But we need to keep in mind that a lot of different things are going on with the jet stream and other atmospheric conditions. So these spaghetti plots right here are still in play. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Just because most of the focus is on Florida right now, you cannot let your guard down in the Gulf. All right, and finally, let's get down here and look at some detail. By shooting the gap, obviously we discussed Cancun, Mexico, and Cuba here. If this storm does make it through that gap, which it's showing right here on the GFS, And the reason we're using the GFS is because it most closely matches the National Hurricane Center's spaghetti plots. And what's even more crazy is we've been calling this for over a week now. In fact, I have a video from 1 week ago showing this storm making a landfall right here in Florida. So this season, we've been pretty dead on with our forecast. Now, as you can see, once that storm does shoot the gap, we're at 978 millibars, and then rapid intensification begins right after it passes the threshold here. We enter the bath waters of the Gulf, which are still 85, 90 degrees. The exact fuel you need for these types of storms, and you can see right away, it goes from 975 to 967 to 953 to 949, and now we're in major hurricane territory. This coming late Thursday, and then as we said, we may see an overnight landfall, the worst period of time where you could have a landfall in the pitch of night with a 944 millibar major hurricane. My friends, this is not something to mess with. Whether this becomes a Cat 1 or a Cat 5, you must plan accordingly. We are literally talking about 13 to 18 feet of storm surge. That is going to be completely devastating for the coastlines, not to mention if this thing is a Cat 3, Cat 4, Cat 5, we're talking 120 to 150 mile-an-hour winds. My friends, as always, we'll be covering this storm start to finish. It is time to have a plan for you and your family if you're within these areas of the Gulf. And even after that, places like Georgia, South Carolina, those are also going to be some major issues as we move forward. All right, my friends, I appreciate you all. I'll have more in a little bit. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, they're not even talking about the rain, right? Then nobody's saying, you know, with the potential of 6 to 12 inches of rain, maybe because they don't know yet. I'm going to make a prediction. All right. I'm going to say it's going to be a Cat 3, a high Cat 3, almost 4. So what is that? 120 miles an hour. A Cat 3 is 111 to 129. That's where I think it's going to be like 120 mile an hour winds. And I don't think it's going to hit me in my area. I think it's going to go a little more to the left, more into the panhandle. And if that's the case, then, you know, we'll just get some 50 mile an hour winds and shit. But I don't know. I don't know. This is all new to me, hurricanes. So, all right, we'll find out in the next couple of days. It's pretty fun. It's scary. I feel bad for like my parents. You know, they're what are they going to do? I'm going to have to go over there or do the show. Well, now if it's going to be happening late in the night, I could do a show here for an hour and then go out and do another one in the storm, which is what I think I'm going to do. Probably go live when it gets bad. Oh, can't wait. I'm a little worried, to be honest. Okay, so moving right along, those Nazca lines. Yeah, they're using a little bit of AI. Have you noticed? They found a lot of them. Yeah, 300 new Nazca lines, geoglyphs. They've been revealed to archaeologists with the help of AI. And I've got some of the most recent discoveries here. I haven't even looked at these yet. It was from the debrief. What did I used to call it? The default? The debluff? The deboof? The default. I don't know. What did I call it? The defunk? Hold on. Somebody said, check my... I'm checking. Sorry, guys. Holy Cat Tuesdays. Huh? Oh, well, thank you, Julian. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. $10.81. $10.81 on PayPal. Hey, thank you very much for that. I appreciate the PayPals. And I didn't see a message with it. No? Okay. Thank you very, very mucho gusto. And Jeanette on PayPal, throwing it down like it's $19.99. Hey, thank you very much, Jeanette, for being a continuing supporter of GUFON and the angel of GUFON. Always looking out, always keeping GUFON alive. That's what Jeanette does. That's why she's the angel of GUFON. Not because of her last name, because that's Angel, which is short or long for angel. Hey, thank you very much. Wow. Yeah, there we go there. Well, thank you very much for that. That was a nice little surprise right there. Appreciate you guys. Continuing supporters like nobody's business. So here's some of those 300 videos. 300 videos, I said. Did you hear what I said? Here's some of those 300. I think it's going to happen here. I haven't watched this yet. I can't speak anymore. Go. What is this? All right, that's all ads. I don't need this. The Nazca Pampa, there are so many geoglyphs that have not yet been investigated. Mr. Sakai explained in an email to the Deflate. According to Sakai and his team, the Nazca lines are located 50 kilometers inland from the south coast of Peru on the desert tableland about 500 meters above the sea. Hey, you notice what's interesting about Peru? We've got the Peruvian mummies, right? The Jaime Maussan thing that's going on, the grift. And then there was the attacks in Peru recently, right? Was it January? A lot of action in Peru. What else is in a lot of action in Peru? Peru might be the place where the aliens hung out a lot. It may be their home. No, really. It may be. Not because of the lines or anything like that, but it's just a very wild place for some reason. It's very sacred to the ancients. I don't know why. The team also notes that these geoglyphs have survived for millennia, about 1,000 years, because they were constructed in an area not easily affected by flooding and not suitable for agriculture. So what a great place. And nobody can read that because my big fat head's in there. In a published study outlining their newly discovered geoglyph treasure trove, the researchers note that the geoglyphs and associated motifs that cover large portions of the ground were made by manipulating surface stones or gravel. At least 50 of these massive artworks have been identified dating back to their discovery by Western scientists in the 1940s. Since the largest of these designs are most recognizable from the air and no record of these ancient people conquering flight exists, their mere existence has spawned several far-out theories. Among the most common is a proposal that these early people knew how to take flight. Even more controversial proposals involve the natives creating huge line-type drawings of animals and people for the viewing pleasure of ancient alien visitors. No. While noting there is no evidence to support those ideas proposed by amateur theorists, mainstream archaeologists have proposed more scientifically grounded theories based on decades of research. The authors of this study put them into 5 different categories, which they say are not totally unrelated. And these are 1, calendar and astronomy, 2, geometry, 3, agriculture and irrigation, 4, movement or communication, including walking, running, and dancing, and 5, artistic expression, they write. Interesting, isn't it? AI, specifically, Sakai told the Deflate, his team used an AI imaging tool called ResNet 50. The result is a treasure trove of geoglyphs that they say provides archaeologists with a unique window into the cultures and beliefs of these ancient people who started to use them at least 2,000 years ago. Okay. Oh, I hope there's... Oh, wow. We know about the hummingbird. Show us new. Raw image of newly discovered relief-type geoglyph described as human and animal. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I see a bunch of bullshit. I don't know what I'm looking at. I see something here. Looks like a dinosaur head and a big mouth. This looks like the new emojis that show screaming. Oh, this is that one. Okay. Human and animal. Oh, looks like a little monkey with a little monkey boy. Or a little boy. Ah, look at that. Human and animal. Ain't that some shit? That's this? Oh, it is. Oh, with the help of AI. I see it. All right, AI. Cool. Hey, Casper the Friendly Ghost. And you got it. That crazy chimp. What was his name? Jungle Chimp? What's this? That looks like, let's not, what, naked eye? Ah. Huh. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Look at that. Unbelievable. All right. Way to go, AI. Ooh, what's this? I see something here. What's that? This looks like a ball. It looks like scrotum with the peen. Let's see. Close. Close. I don't know. AI image of an animal geoglyph. Oh, okay. With the happy face, I guess. Oh, ooh, it's an excited emoji. Well, this looks like some sort of fish. Orca with a knife, they're calling it. Oh, please. Help me, Rhonda. But it is, look. It's got a shovel. He's digging for gold. Oh, I'll be an uncle's munkle. Oh, yeah, George. Curious George. That's the monkey I was thinking of. This looks like an alligator. This is Orca with the knife, too? Oh, wow. Well, I don't know about an orca. I'd say more like an alligator. Look at the tail. I mean, that's weird. But it matches. Yep. No, it doesn't. I don't like the way the AI did that tail. Oh, this one looks like Five-Fingered Freddy. It's human with a headdress. Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at the alien eyes, though. Look at that. Can you guys see what I see? They look like kitty cat slits. You know how the cats have the thing going right down, up and down, the vertical iris? Look at this one. They look like porno dolls, like blow-up dolls, all their faces, right? Why are they so excited? They are, though. Oh! And just open up and say, ah. Oh, because they want rain. They want to be R. Kelly. The desert wants R. Kelly to come out there and gift them with rain. Oh, look at that. It's a humanoid. It sure is. It's a two-headed humanoid. This looks like a turkey. I was close. Man, these are weird. What do you want me to look up? You know, it's hard. Sometimes I don't see the chat room ever. Look this up. CERN Abyss Giant. Cernabas Giant. All right. Let's take a look for that. Here it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody knows this one. That's cool. Let me pull it up. Yeah, that's a cool one, huh? Yeah, I like that. That was a good call. Good call, Paul Callaghan Fowler. There it is. Yep. Yeah, oh yeah, the peen. That's right. I can't blow that up. Ew, did you hear what I said? Oh, it's art. It's Art Ball. It's Art Ball. It's Art Ball. One bad ball. That's hysterical. All right, let's get off the peanut gallery. I couldn't believe they actually showed that thing. Isn't that fun? What a world we live in. Thank you for that, Paul Callaghan Fowler. That actually was fun. That was funny. No wonder why I'm sweating. There we go. These are great, man. These are unbelievable. All right. Well, that was pretty cool. I can't believe it's the top of the hour. You know, let's take a look and see what the boys are up to at third phase of Moon again. Hey, there is a new couple new that we haven't seen. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. There's some good shit. All right, let's have some fun. 100-foot tall man caught on video. This is classic third phase of Moon right here. I am actually excited. I got to give those guys a call. I feel like a scumbag, but when we talk, it's not for 10 minutes. It's for usually a couple of hours. So, you know, got to get the drinks, the food, the weed, the whole nine. All right, I'm ready. This is great. Let's watch a little TPOM on a Monday, everybody. And we're back. What's going on? Oh, it's right. He passed away. Makes me mad. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, along with my brother Brent. We appreciate all the loving words that have been coming in over the past week. It's been a tough time for us, but Dad wouldn't have wanted us to stop to get to disclosure, so let's get to it right now. We're looking at something via Google Earth of something that stands out like a sore thumb. Are we looking at some kind of UFO crash on this mountaintop? Or are we looking at something that could be explained? Right now, we're going to try and get close looks. It's the first time that I've seen this on Third Phase of Moon. I think it's going to be the first time you're seeing this anomaly up on the hilltop. Brent, what do you make of this?
Yeah, Blake, this one just came in earlier this afternoon, and we're saying we got to post this, especially share the coordinates. And there it is right at the bottom. We could all look at this together. Again, this is intriguing because we're looking at something that really resembles what happened in.
This is what I don't understand. With all of the people scanning all of the maps, how is that not found? Or maybe it's new. Maybe it just crashed. Who knows?
In 1947. So again, this is recent footage right there in New Mexico, captured on Google Earth. And look at this region. We're looking at it. We do a big pan out, and you can see the entire region is basically isolated from any roads or anything. This is basically something in the middle of nowhere. We're getting some measurements now, and this really resembles an unidentified flying saucer that crashed in the side of the mountain there.
Yeah, it's interesting, as well as the measurements. It was about 10 meters. I'd say that's approximately about 29 feet or so, just give or take. But again, what is it doing up on top of this hilltop? I don't think it's some kind of a broken down water tower. I don't see any roads leading into this area. It seems that it's in a very rural area and no hiking trails or anything that I'm noticing. So this thing basically looks like it just fell out of the sky, and this thing's about 30 feet in diameter, and you can see some kind of debris tail pile behind it, almost like you can see kind of it like it skidded into the mountaintop over there. And you make out these kind of designs on top of, if this is indeed a craft. Again, no indication that it was taken up there by car or hiked up there by humans. This thing, again, I'm thinking that it just fell out of the sky or came down, a crash straight out of 1947 Roswell. If anybody knows these exact coordinates, maybe we could set up some kind of expedition.
That is so in the middle of the desert
spot.
What's
oh my God! To just get out there and confirm one way or the other what it is. Maybe it's on private property. We're going to do some research. It looks pretty heavy duty, the terrain there. The terrain
30 feet about.
Very, very harsh. So it could be a dangerous expedition.
That's cool.
Who knows? Maybe there's some.
Come on, that thing's still out there, and Third Phase of Moon just posted the video. Now it's gone.
Evidence.
See, we should have went out there before you posted it. That's what we should have been doing. Now they give the coordinates away. There you go. I bet you it'll be gone. It won't be on Google Maps. We should go back there and see if Google Maps has been blacked out. Let's take a look. Get that. I'm going to grab it. Should we? I think I should. Here, watch this. No, wait. I can't do both. All right, well, we'll come back and we'll do that at the end. All right, now we got some interesting here. I'm seeing lasers.
What Google Earth does about this imagery in the next coming days.
Yeah.
More UFO videos into third phase of moon. Are we looking at some kind of new laser technology up in the neighborhood during a lightning storm? This is very ominous. This is some kind of weaponized action
or it's
up
a
in the
drone.
sky. It has a very scary feeling to me here.
Of course it does.
Yeah, look at that. There's a pull-out shot, and we're seeing something apparently floating in the sky.
I got to put a laser on my drone.
The whole neighborhood, as it seems like it's scanning it. Yeah, it could be some kind of drone propped up with some kind of laser, but again, this is some powerful laser.
I know what they're doing. Do you want to know what? I figured it out. Okay, so you know what they did with the drone? They took out the camera and put a laser pointer in there, and that's the gimbal turning, and they're working the gimbal on the camera. And the laser is looking like it's, doing all... Oh, that's exactly what they did.
I'm pretty sure that...
I can't do it because I don't have a small... You need a really small laser, but I don't know the drone. I don't know what the setup, but that's what it looks like to me.
FAA wouldn't let this out to commercial drone pilots. This is high-powered.
And by the way, that is a high-powered laser. It really is. So it's interesting. It really is.
Directly at it right there. It looks like it's
I would have posted this just the same.
It could be quite dangerous. Again.
Yeah.
Is this some kind of UAP, some military drone up in the sky? I'm not sure. Is ET by any means. I'm thinking this is one of ours.
All right.
Yeah,
next.
Definitely.
I want to take a look at a few. So it's been a while. What's going on? What is this, Frozen? But these are good videos for once. I mean, these are really good. Wow. That's really weird. Music is a little loud tonight. Just a little.
So once again, we're looking at something in the sky with some kind of projection of a bright beam of light. We see two lights within its beam. Or is this some kind of UFO tracking two other UFOs underneath it? It's just really bizarre. I don't think this is some kind of helicopter with a spotlight or a drone. We're looking at something that once again seems that there's some kind of almost extraterrestrial activity in this case. This one's over, again, a major city. A lot of people must have seen this. There must be more videos out. I'm willing this to be authentic, but again, you see within the beam of light these two illuminated objects, and then you see the beam just kind of switch towards the camera, and then these objects kind of dissipate from view once the light is not reflecting off these two orbs, these craft in the sky. So we have three UFOs right there. Yeah, like this is a pretty badass footage. Look at that, the dispersion of light. It just seems like it just gassed out, and either the light moved away or there's some sort of like propulsion behind it that kind of blew everything kind of up into a dispersion of light. And then we're looking at those bright objects, at this beam of light being projected onto it. Two objects in the sky, including the bright one that just does this amazing dispersion of light. It's pretty cool. Yeah, some people might claim that this is an Elon Musk rocket, or maybe some helicopter again with its searchlights on, but I don't think so. I'm not seeing any kind of craft, any kind of FAA lights.
Right, there's no lights. It's just, all right, you want to know what it might be? Maybe they're making a movie, right? And we're just seeing parts of the movie that we're not supposed to see from a distance. I also want to thank Dorothy Hawkins, dit.55 on X with the PayPal, $5.55. Damn! Thank you, Dorothy. Dorothy has been a continuing supporter from day one. And that's a while back now. Can't believe how long it's been. Time flew by. Thank you, Dorothy. Appreciate that. I mean, on PayPal and everything. Thank you. All right, there's one more we're going to play. One more? This one. We'll just go in order. It seems like they had a drone copter. Yeah, Tony, it could be. It could be. I like this. Rich is either the dumbest or smartest or everything. My bet is on the I know a lot about nothing. You know that? That's what I know. That is a really smart analogy. I love it. But that's true. I'm not smart. I'm not dumb. I don't think I'm dumb. But I think we all fall in this wheelhouse, right? I mean, you do something for 20 years, you're going to say something right.
Of
right?
Green plasmic ball of light immersed in the clouds.
Thank you, Dorothy.
This very tight spectrum, a laser beam.
That's pretty cool.
What kind of source of
that looks
energy
fake
hidden within the cloud layer there is projecting this? That's
it's so
question.
Good it's fake. I think it's fake.
By someone driving at the same time.
Nope, it's not.
Camera, witnessed something very special and decided to start filming.
Well, see that right there? Yeah, that's why I don't think it's fake. Because they drove by this. And
someone driving at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
Witnessed something very special and
that's weird.
To start filming, and we're looking at it right now.
Oh, they're filming the Green Goblin, I guess.
This is a good example of two videos with these, again, bright spectrums of light shooting either up or down. We don't know, looking at this one, is the light coming up from the clouds itself?
Something's wrong. I just think I saw this beam move off. Like it just shifted. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know.
Right now. Yeah, this is a good example of two videos with
I don't know.
And bright spectrums.
I don't know. I think it's fake.
Either up or down. We don't know.
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Is the light coming up from
We're never going to know. See?
I'm glad you're all here with us watching this. And
yeah, nothing changes throughout the whole 2 minutes on this.
A couple good points. If we
doing nothing, we're never going to know the answer.
Hidden within that cloud stuff going on around our that's the truth, and it kind of blows us away. It's
You're welcome.
Amazing what is happening over our skies.
Well, I don't know. I only know of one sky. I don't know how many there are where you live. I always say that. Why do people say skies? Keep your eyes on the skies. There's only one. But we say skies. I don't know why. Why do we do that? Going to be cloudy today in the skies over Miami. No, in the sky over Miami. Keep your eyes to the skies. No, keep your eye to the sky. I think people just see. That's a Mandela effect that has absolutely no meaning whatsoever. That is knowing a lot about nothing. I just proved a point. That point right there, meaningless, but now you know it. It's true. All right. I got to show you this because if you revisit, which what we're going to do now, the Siberian alien corpse discovered in 2011, I know some of you weren't even around then. This was said to be made from chicken skin, dough, and plastic resin. Said by Russian officials, found by 2 Russian teens and their dog. Most convincing evidence that they are still among us. They meaning the aliens, not the Russian boys and his dog or their dog. I'm waiting for the story to pull up. Okay, here we go. You're going to love it. Some of you don't remember this. Like me. I have no idea. I don't remember this. I think it's interesting. Comparing him to the Moomy Doomies. Here we go. There's your Jiffy Pop. You got a little couple of breastplates going on the Frozen, remember? Remember? Remember, they found it.
Frozen it was. Ice it seemed to be.
We could not get vodka. On get kurje do Polska. Вишковскому наскочков.
Сейчас погоди, подожди.
Шишкуиш goes go
А
on.
вот ебать, часа 2 назад хули, ебаный.
Да вы же говорите вот так.
Собака хули унюхала.
Заквакама нуль.
И все, мы хули думаем, что за нахуй лежит? Смотри,
The knuckle vision.
да я хуй знает, погоди.
Look at that thing. Oh, look, it died on the last note. Oh,
Ну, да, понятно, что...
somebody hoy. Somebody hoy. Жижи божи божи божи. Жижи божи божи бо. Жижи божи божи бо. Жожи божи божи би. Жижи бо. Жажаба. Jajabi. Jojo. We don't want to look at the privats. We don't need to see the privats of the alien fake made out of chicken feathers and needle nose pliers. That, my friends, is the best alien you'll ever see. Better than the Moomy Doomies. You have to admit, it's just as bad. Terrible. Terrible. Horrible. I don't know if I've ever have said this before, but I'm about to say that John Greenwald is wrong. He says, there is no justification for the amount of secrecy that surrounds the UAP, UFO issues if this was simply drones, balloons, and secret technology. That doesn't mean aliens. But anyone who ignores this and feels its case closed is blinded by their own bias. Oh, John. Oh, John Connor. Oh, John. There is justification for the amount of secrecy that surrounds the UFO issue. Abso-freaking-lutely. It's the only way that they can justify getting the funds for black budget projects or whatever. They throw them into the defense things and they say, nah, we need to know, and because they're a threat in our airspace, we don't know what they are, we don't know where they came from, and we don't know what they want, which makes them a threat. So we need a lot of cashish to study the thing that we don't know. How are we going to do this? With more money. Please. So, we don't have any evidence to give you, but just take our word for it. And all the pilots who have come out and talked about their encounters with these weird metallic-like objects. Some of them look like Tic Tacs, apparently. I just don't understand how John can't see that you need to have the secrecy. You need it. You must have it. Without it, okay, if the government comes out and says, either way, it doesn't, well, they always say there aren't any, but let's say, how can I put this? So what kind of money do we need? Well, we need $50 million. How are we going to get this $50 million, which is nothing nowadays, but we need it to do research for a few of these unknowns that are entering our airspace. What kind of unknowns? Oblong, Tic Tac type of things. You know, the candy? They kind of look like that. What, they shoot down any pilots? No. Did they threaten you? You're not real indirectly? Yeah. So no direct threat. No lasers were shot at you, right? No. But they're in our airspace. Ooh. And Yeah. Well, they shouldn't be. We don't allow Russia and China to come in here. Why would we allow this that we don't know to enter our airspace? Have they dropped any bombs? No. Have they shot any lasers or bullets? No. Have they taken anyone, killed anyone, abducted anyone? No, no, no. So you want me to give you money, $50 million, to research something you don't know what it is, you don't know where it comes from, you don't know what it wants, you have no intent, but it's a threat because it's in our airspace. Yes. And you need $50 million to figure out what you haven't been able to figure out for 80 years. More or less, it's a little more complicated than that, sir. I mean, well, explain to me. Why do we need to give money to the UFO Foundation? I need to know. Why do the American people need to give you money? In this time, the way things are, you want how much? No. That's why that got knocked down in the UAPDA thing. Didn't make it. Can't justify, but you can justify the threat because they don't know what it is. They don't know what it wants. They don't know what it will do, if anything at all. But until then, there is no threat. Well, sir, it may be too late by then. Well, what are you doing now? Trying, sir. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to hold off on the money for a few years. Sir, if you do that, I can't eat for another few years. Please, I need a job. Lou, stop crying. I was kidding. Here you go, 50 mil. Can you bump it to $100? I got to have a Christmas this year. Okay, 100 mil. 100 mil. Don't tell anybody I cried, sir. Well, you got your money. Now get the hell out of here, soldier. I say that term loosely. Soldier. And then Lou's walking out going, he will cry. He will lie. But he won't do anything for ufology. No, no, that's not how that ended. But that's how they go about justifying it. Look, they are not a threat. And I'm sorry to say that after all these years and nothing happening. Hold the phone, Rich. Why? Nothing happening? Who is this? It's your conscience, dummy. Where are you? Can't see me. I'm in your head. Okay, what? Never mind. Just go on with your show. You forgot, didn't you? You forgot. What were you going to say? Hello? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. He forgot what he was going to say. All right. John Greenwald is wrong, though. If they don't keep it a secret, if they let China know that we know what it is, it's us. Okay, there's no more threat, no more money. Okay, all of a sudden they know, they come out, they say, it's China, we know it's China, we captured one. No more funding. You got what you need, no more funding. But things are still appearing in our airspace with impunity. Sorry, it's China. You already said China, so we got to go with that. You know? The threat is the unknown. Isn't that weird? That's the threat. We don't know. Usually you have evidence for a threat. Well, we found a truck full of explosives up the street. Threat, right? We saw a shooter on a building, on the roof. Threat. Not here. No. Can't prove it. Just stories. Nobody can prove anything. It's beautiful. It's a perfect way just to give money to people who want a job. Doing nothing. It's why we never saw Lou's name on any documents, nothing proven where he worked for this so-called secret UFO program, which was never secret to begin with. It's embarrassing. I don't know how they can literally look at themselves in the mirror. They're probably like that rock. They don't see themselves. They see something totally different. I don't know how Lou could put his head on his pillow every night. Oh, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I put my head down on my pillow fine. Don't you worry about it. No, you don't. No. I know you don't. I can see it in his eyes. He wrote that book because he's desperate for money. And I don't buy it. I think he's doing well. I think they're hiding the money. I think all that shit's hidden. I don't trust him. Can't. And if you can't trust the guy, you can't trust the program, can't trust the program, can't trust the government, can't trust the government because they got our money and they can do anything they want, like send it to a war I didn't sign up to pay for. Ukraine? I don't crane. Do you? But what would you do? Huh? What would you do if you knew aliens were going to be here tomorrow? What would be the first thing you do? They're coming. They're going to be here tomorrow. We'll just say noon to make it fun. Noon. And there's going to be an announcement. And the whole world's going to be able to hear it. I don't know how they're going to do it. Maybe a big arc net over the planet. You know, that's not really out of the realm of reality. I know what I saw back in 2004. And my wife at the time saw it. We saw that grid. I watched it being put into the sky. Longitude and latitude lines. And it looked like an overhead projector we had in school. It looked like somebody put it in and it was put in place and then it dissolved. And I called my wife, who was about 20 feet away in the kitchen, and I said, "You got, get over. She came and I said, "What do you see?" And I didn't tell her. She goes, "I see lines in the sky." I go, "Thank God. Thank God." And I tried getting the camera on. By the time the camera got on, it dissolved. I called her as I saw it being put into place. It was about 5 seconds that went by where it was dark to where it was just gray, and then you couldn't see it. 7 seconds. That's all it was, probably. But I know what I saw, and if they can do that and put that map in the sky like we saw it, then they can put the ArcNet, in theory, around the planet. And these aliens, when they come here tomorrow at noon, they'll be able to talk in every language. And we're going to know that we're not alone anymore. God, can you imagine? Like, what would you do? I don't know what I would definitely cry. Because that to me is the ultimate of everything other than knowing what happens after you die. But to know that you're not alone in the universe, that, oh my God, I mean, just to imagine going to another planet and seeing new things that you've never seen, the architecture, however they build things, the way they travel, the way they speak, the beings, my God, the beings, all that stuff. It's a great thought. I think so. Think about it a lot. I think when we die, something must happen. I know it sounds like typical wishful thinking and faith and all that. But it doesn't make sense. Okay. When people die, the near-death experiences that people have, they're still in their body. their mind, everything's there. Okay? No organs were removed. There was no autopsy done. Nothing. Their body was still intact for all intents and purposes, right? There's a reason people come back, because the body somehow figured a way to reboot. That's all I can say. It's all I know. However, nobody ever comes back, ever, once they're completely dead and buried. It just doesn't happen. In ghost form? Maybe. I don't know anymore. I've seen some really cool stuff the last few years. Living in this retirement community in the gym and hearing other people talk about seeing the same woman that I've seen, and me and a guy seeing it at the same time. And then the black shadow running down the hallway. That I've now seen 3 times. Plain as day. It's fun. I just say, all right, thank you. That's all I can say. I think it's residual energy. These people, for whatever reason, are just doing the same things over and over. To them, it must feel like, just a second, maybe, I don't know, time's different for them. They'll probably do it for 50 years, and in reality, it was only 5 seconds, right? That kind of time difference. Yeah, just like that movie Interstellar. Exactly. For every hour is 7 years. Earth years. For every hour we stay on this planet, it's 7 years up there where they were waiting. Remember? Some 4 hours went by and the guy was sitting up there in a spaceship for nearly 30 years waiting for them to come back. Because he knew that every 7 years is only an hour. God, what an interesting movie that was. That Interstellar was crazy. Watch it again. If you've only seen it once, really watch it. If you didn't watch it, the first time you watch a movie like that, you're just in awe. You're watching and listening and feeling it. I try to take it all in, but usually it's a movie like that I watch another time and I'll be like, wow, this is really good. That's what happened when I watched Avatar, The Way of the Water, or Way of Water. The first time I saw it, it was in the theater with the big chairs and the 50-foot screen. And then I got sick and threw up for a week. But I watched it, and I thought the movie was okay for some reason, but the more I thought about it, the more I liked it. And then when I watched it again, I thought it was unbelievable. I thought it was fantastic. It's different when you go to the theater and those kind of things. You don't get to see everything. And when you watch it at home on a 55-inch or whatever, you get to see the details you couldn't see. And it was really a good movie. Things like that. Like Goodfellas, you could watch that over and over. Rocky, all the old movies 50 years ago. I don't know any movies now. Oh, no, I watch a lot of movies. What's that? Yep, it is time. Thank you, everybody. We got to get going. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much, everybody. Mr. Sunshine, Dorothy, Jeanette, and who else? A couple others. I forget. Mr. Wilcox? No? Dorothy? Wait. Oh, yes. Dinkamazi with the 20. That's right. Don't forget to stock up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because I wasn't going to go. No, thank you. I need to go tomorrow. I don't think I can. Because it's a long story, but thank you for reminding me. I will. Hey, thanks for the 20. I don't know if I said thank you before. Oh, you just sent that. Oh, okay. That was good timing. Oh, thank you very much, man. Dinkamazi throwing it down for the dispensary. Hey, that right there, buddy, that's a third of what I'm going to get. I get the same thing now, but it's a long story. You buy 3 8s, you get 1 free. So it comes out to like $60 for half an O. For half a, or what is that? What is that? For 4 8s? 4 8s is half an ounce. No, it's not. It's a quarter. All right, I'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be back live at 7. And for those of you interested in the Constitution, don't forget to check out the new channel, Rich Saves America, and give that a sub if you could. And also our friend who has a really good UFO channel. Let me pull it up here. Is it UFO Disclosure? I bookmarked it. Hold on. Where is this guy? Hold on. We need to support our new channels out there. I think it's UFO Disclosure. Hold on. But a really nice person deserves a nice sub. And Mr. Sunshine. Yeah, it's his thing. Right? Isn't it yours? Here it is. Yeah, Mr. Sunshine. And UFO Disclosure TV. Here, I said we need to get you. He said, hey, if you can help. I said, of course, let's help each other. I mean, yeah, for sure. Excuse me, I almost coughed up another lung. So here it is. Give him a sub like I did, and check out the videos and stuff. It's a really nice channel, actually. I enjoy it a lot. Been watching it on I would think I watched every one of these on my phone. Good stuff, man. Really good person. Like, somebody you want to support. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. And don't forget, we're here every night. And, about the members show. I lost internet. And by the time it came back up, it was just too late to get another show going. And then I got sick Sunday. I was out sick from, I'll tell you exactly when, 7:05 a.m. till 4 p.m. That's exactly what happened. I woke up, sat up, and it was like somebody turned on the sweat machine. And I immediately got hot and started pouring with sweat. I just felt it running down me. And I'm like, oh no. And then my hands started getting freaking ice cold, which means I'm about to throw up. But didn't have that throw up feeling. So I had to make it happen. And thank God I did. Well, that's what happened Sunday. That's why there wasn't another show. I got sick and then I recovered, but I was so tired. I couldn't even play mini golf with Mike and watch football. It was just awful. I just watched like the last half of football during like 4 o'clock on. It sucks. I hate this shit. You want to know why it happened? Because I vaped. I went 3 weeks without vaping. 3 weeks and 2 days. And I vaped. Yeah. And then I got sick. The next day. Bad. Pretty shitty. I can't vape. There's something, I think it's the polyglycol, poly something. And I think I might be allergic to it. I don't know. But I don't react well to any vape. Whether it be THC or the other kind. Just for juice or nicotine. Can't do it. Done. I'll never vape again as long as I live. There was a THZ vape. It wasn't my other one. I threw that one out. Oh, well. All right. All right. Now you're up to date on that. That's what happened on Sunday. That sucked. Saturday, just lost internet. No, it's been happening so much. All right. We do it all the time. Truthology for ufology for you. All right, guys. Take care. Have an awesome rest of your Monday. And I'm going to go watch some football. All right? All right. Alien bless. Oh, wait. We got the... Hold on. We did the poll. And the poll is... What would you do when you see the aliens revealed their existence? What's the first thing you did as an action? You called loved ones like parents, spouse at 33%. That's the top one. You watched the news at 29%. You prayed they wouldn't eat us at 20%. And then you 16% cried out of joy that we're not alone. Out of 81 votes, that had to be the closest I've ever seen any of our polls. Thank you for doing that, guys. That was really good. I'm glad I remembered for once. All right, alien blessed.
There's a weird thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why is it down one of the most treasured sites in Christianity? There's a new video this morning that's on making proof we're not alone. UFO, bright lights descending over the dome of the rock.